Order! Order!
The ayes to the right, 293. The noes to the left, 46.
That's less than last time.
Yeah.
For us, not for you.
The ayes to the right, 293. The noes to the left, 46. So the ayes have it, the ayes have it. However, I say by way of explanation, for those who observe our proceedings, and the nods suggest they're well ahead of me, which I would expect, the majority does not satisfy the requirements of the Fixed-Term Parliaments Act for the purpose of engendering the election that some seek. I am simply the messenger, and I've reported the facts, and I'm glad that the matter is of interest to those who are looking upstairs, and thank you very much indeed. Order. Point of order, the Prime Minister. Unlock. Point of order, the Prime Minister.
I earlier urged the House to trust the people, but once again the opposition think they know better. They want the British Prime Minister to go to a vital negotiation without the power to walk away. They want to delay Brexit yet again without further reference to those who voted for it, handing over to Brussels an extra £250 million a week for no purpose, enough to upgrade more than 5 hospitals or train 5,000 new nurses. And most egregiously of all, not only have they refused to choose the way ahead, they have now twice denied the British people their say in an election. The House cannot choose. It will not let anyone else choose, Mr. Speaker. It resolves only to be irresolute, decides only to be undecided, determined to dither adamant for drift. And so now the House will move to adjourn and resume the state opening and the Queen's speech on October the 14th. And I hope the opposition will use that time to reflect. Meanwhile, this government will press on with negotiating a deal. While preparing to leave without one. And I will go to that crucial summit in Brussels on October the 17th. And no matter how many devices this Parliament invents to tie my hands, I will strive, Mr. Speaker, to get an agreement in the national interest. This government will not delay Brexit any further. We will not allow the emphatic verdict of the referendum to be slowly suffocated by further calculated drift and paralysis. And while the opposition run from their duty to answer to those who put us here, they cannot hide forever. The moment will come when the people will finally get their chance to deliver their verdict, Mr. Speaker, on how faithfully this House executed their wishes. And I am determined that they will see that it was this government that was on their side.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. I think we've had quite enough of the playground politics for the Conservative Party this evening. The one thing the Prime Minister didn't say was that he was going to obey the law of this country. He did not say he acknowledged or accepted 3 votes that have taken place in this Parliament. And under his request, the House is now due, apparently, this evening to be prorogued for one of the longest prorogations in history, simply in order to avoid any questioning of what he is doing or not doing, simply to avoid discussion about Yellowhammer, particularly to avoid any discussion about the proposals he has or hasn't or do or don't exist that have been put to the European Union. Mr. Speaker, this government is a disgrace, and the way the Prime Minister operates is a disgrace.
Be quiet. Jeremy Corbyn.
Mr. Speaker, I hope the Prime Minister will reflect on the issue of prorogation and shutting down Parliament to avoid a government being held to account, because that is exactly what he has done today and proposes to do to this country.
Point of order, Ian Blackford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I should perhaps congratulate the Prime Minister, because at least he's been consistent. He's lost every vote he's brought to this House since he became Prime Minister. But perhaps that's the reason. Perhaps that's the reason, Mr. Speaker, that he's trying to shut down democracy this evening. The message that must go to the Prime Minister is, well, he can run for the next few weeks, but we'll be back here in the middle of October. He is the Prime Minister of a minority government, and he's been given an instruction that he's to go to Brussels and get an extension. Once that extension has been delivered, we will have an election and Boris will be swept from government. The people of Scotland will get their say, and I look forward to us securing our future as an independent Scottish government, away from the clutches of a Tory Brexit Britain, an isolationist Britain, taking us away from our partners and friends in the European Union.